What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. Huh, Carter. Bruh, I just got screwed. I got screwed. Like, royally fucked. It's so funny that you can be loyal to a company, you make all your loads on time, you do everything you need to do, and you tell a company that, hey, my dad just had a stroke, he's in the hospital, there's an active shooter, hey, I got type 2 diabetes, I need to go get meds, hey, I got problems, hey, I told them like a month ago that I was supposed to be home on the 28th, I give them a long list of things, and what do they do? What do? They basically said, hey, just drop the truck off the tail yard, go home. Just empty out the truck at the tail yard and go home. Bro, like, what? What are you guys doing? Sorry about that. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Everything good? Can you guys hear me? I was on a phone call. Hold on. I got audio. So I'm trying to figure out my transportation right now. Okay, good. All right, here's what happened. So as you guys know, yesterday my dad had a stroke, and then he goes to the hospital. There was an active shooter at the hospital he went at. I also, a couple weeks ago, got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Basically, my A1C, I went to go do my DOT physical. My A1C was 12.3. So obviously I got to get home for that. I also planned, I did everything right. I mean, I've been here almost a year, planned everything right. I told them about a month in advance, and then every week following, say, hey, I got to be home the 28th, the 28th, the 28th. Perfect. I was told that I can go home. We're going to plan you right home. We're going to get you home. I was told this several times. Okay. So when somebody tells me something that everything's going to be good, we're going to get you home, I'm assuming, cool. You're going to get me home. Everything's good. I trusted their word that they would get me home. I thought everything would be great. I've been sitting in Lubbock, Texas for 2 days now. And yeah, well, let's just put a day and a half, because yesterday I did deliver in Lubbock, Texas. It's almost 10 o'clock, and so I called Tribe. I said, what's going on? I need to go home. Can I just leave the truck here? This is like, I have to go home. And they said, no. Where's the truck at? And I said, you got GPS? Like, yeah. I was a little mad because you guys should know, but that shouldn't, anyway, that shouldn't count. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm pissed off because how are you not gonna know where the truck's at when you literally dispatched me here, right? And this is the load y'all gave me. So why you didn't ask where the truck's at? That's why I got irritated. That's all they cared about, was where the truck was at. So I hung up. Well, one of my dispatchers calls. When I say one, because they put me through like 100 of them now, it seems like, because they either fire the good dispatchers, or they put me on one with that's got too many drivers on them already that can't really communicate. And basically they told me, just take the truck to the tail yard, and you can go home. Now I'm assuming, all right, well, normally, when they had me do this before, it's always been way easier. Like, again, they've done this before, but it was just an easy, simple thing of they would rent me a car, because it's cheaper to rent me a car to go home than it is to actually take a load out there. So I thought, oh, cool, that's perfect. Nope. Clean out the truck, go home. What? Yeah. No, that way you don't get an abandonment. Just clean out the truck and go home. Bro, y'all literally have been telling me you're gonna get me a load home. And the plan was I was gonna go home, I was gonna clean up the truck because I got a refrigerator in here. I got my TV, Xbox, my bed. Like, I got a bunch of stuff. This ain't mine. Surprise bed's up here. But anyway, have all this stuff, you know. So it'd have been way easier for me to go home, empty out the truck, and I was gonna freaking detail the shit out of it. I was gonna clean it out because I actually wanted to make a YouTube video of how to return a truck properly. I thought it was gonna be a great video. I was gonna say, you know, if you're quitting a job or leaving or whatever, you the equipment properly. And I was also going to use that as my documentation so I get my final paycheck. Let's be real. And no, he just said, no, you're going to go home. All right. Cool. Thanks. So now I'm stranded in Lubbock, Texas. They said they're going to find me a load to Terrell, Texas. I am going to take it back to the yard. I'm not going to just abandon their truck as much as they might want to think I will, but I won't. I'm still going to clean it out, but I wanted to like really, really detail it and clean it out, you know. But now I got to figure out my ride home, which my girlfriend, I believe, is going to come get me. About 1,153 miles from home right now. So she just called off work. That's what the phone call was. And she's going to start heading this way to come get me. And it's just a shame. It's a shame. You know, I know a lot of people out there said, oh, you got paid to talk good about Tribe and all that. You're just a paid representative. No, dude, I was giving you all my experience of working here. Everything was great. I don't know if it's because they literally just had like $90,000 fucking dollars stolen from them. Literally from one of their own managers. I don't know if it's because of that. I don't know if it's because of the freight market. I don't know. I do know that they just did me dirty. They did me dirty. You don't tell somebody, yeah, we're gonna work and getting you home, and then just do it to me like this. Oh, I had to turn my AC up more. It's hot. Crap. So I don't even know. Yeah, everything was great, but it definitely is time to leave. Again, as you guys know, most of y'all, my health issues, being diagnosed with type 2, which is very controllable. I want to put that out there. Very controllable. I've been eating better already as it is. Drinking water, you know, trying to take care of myself while I can. It's not the end of the world, all right? It's just, I was told that I need to get like on some metformin to control my A1C and all that. But what really got me is my pops. As most of y'all on my channel has been following me for a long time, knows that like I'm really close to my dad. I love him to death, and you know he's got early onset dementia. He's got both of his legs missing, so he needs full-time care. He's blind, and then just to go to have a stroke, like he's got a lot of problems going on. What is going on with this AC? I didn't turn the fan on. So I explained this to them. You know, and I explained this to him 2 weeks ago, and I thought, okay, well, maybe I could take an FMLA leave or something, and this will be great. No, because I'm not here for a year. Another bullshit thing. You know, I have to say to anybody out there that works at this company and you want to get health insurance, just don't do it. It has been the most useless bill I've ever paid in my entire life. I have not been able to get short-term disability when I needed it. When my girlfriend needed it, because well, we weren't here long enough or whatever. But why are we paying for it then? I can't use my primary vision doctor because they don't take my secondary insurance, which is dumb. What's the point of having my primary insurance? It's called primary for a reason. So FMLA leave, no go, because I'm a month away from a year. Whoop-de-fucking-do, you know? So if you guys have health insurance here, I mean, you're wasting your money, because when you actually need it, you can't do nothing with it. And that's basically what I've learned. I won't be getting health insurance through a company ever again. But I'm not truck driving again. I'm done. Like, this just sealed the deal for me, man. It goes to show that these companies, when it doesn't benefit them, they don't give a shit, right? They could have had a chance of keeping me as a driver, doing what I had to do, if they had treated me a lot better. Because I can tell you right now, this isn't the first time. I've had disputes with them before, and we worked it out. We got everything fixed. Everything was great, and I stayed. But this was just dirty. This was the lowest fucking thing I've ever had to experience. So yeah, this isn't just me that this has happened to. There's another driver. I don't know her whole story. I just know that literally same kind of thing happened. She had health issues and Tribe just fired her. That's what they do. That's what they don't care about anything you got going on. If you start having health issues or family problems, say la vie. Just make sure you turn the truck in 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles away from home. Oh, and just like any other company, it's your responsibility to find a way home. And I understand that. Like, I already know the rules, you know. I think it's a bullshit rule, but it's the rule, you know. So yeah, my responsibility. Anyway, I'm gonna do some e-bagging. If you guys, you know, can help with a couple bucks for gas or whatever, so I can get fucking home instead of being stranded out here, I appreciate it. I'll put my cash app down below. I don't normally do this, but right now, you know, I guarantee you, Tribe ain't gonna give me my last check. And what's so ironic is I think my last check is gonna be for the 2,000 miles I did with the 26 stops. That was supposed to be my bread and butter run. And I bet you $5, I won't pay me a dime of it. They have screwed a lot of fucking people with money when it comes to their final paycheck. So we will see what happens. But they will find some sort of excuse why they can't pay me my final check. And was there anything I could do about it? Sure, maybe take them to small claims court. But let's be real, it's just a waste of time at this point. So luckily, I got a non-driving job. What'd you say? Yep, driver had a torn retina. Cleared to go back to drive for Tribe. They told him he couldn't drive for them no more. Yeah, I don't know what. I never heard that story, but that sounds like Tribe. If your health isn't top notch, you're a liability. And I think there's, if I'm correct. Oh look, they got me in my load. Right to Terrell. I should just be late in this load on purpose because I just don't give a fuck. Let's see, they got me. I should just go to Amarillo, to be honest with you guys. I should just go to Amarillo. It's closer to my house. Pick up this load and leave the fucking truck. I don't want to. I won't, but I should. If I was like any other driver out there, I would have been gone by now. God, that. But I'm not that kind of guy, you know. I'm not that kind of guy. Because like I know they ain't gonna pay me. I really don't want to pick it up. I should stay here. I'm closer to home from here. I know they're not going to pay me for this 631 miles. They're not going to pay me for the 2,000 miles with 26 stops. They're not going to pay me for the 1,600 miles I only got yesterday, but that's because the way that the 26 stop one was, that didn't go on the same check. So yeah, that's not a big deal. They're not going to pay me for this. I know it. I shouldn't take it. And since I'm not going to be driving no more, abandonment of truck doesn't sound too bad, honestly. If anything, I should just go to Amarillo, because Amarillo is like, I think 900 miles from my house, so I get a little bit more closer. But again, yeah, 26 stops, Kiersey. Check it out. It was 2,000 miles, which I loved. Like I loved it. I am not complaining about that at all. That's all the single BOLs. This was like way thicker, but that's 26 stops. All Walmarts, not Walmart stores. Or not Walmart distribution centers, all Walmart stores. I was delivering trees, chestnut trees. But, let's see. So, let me see the comments. That's what I did 3 weeks ago. They pissed me off. Really? Oh, dude, I loved them. Flatbed trucker, you would think they have to pay you. You would think, man. But if you heard the stories I heard about this company not paying people their final checks, you'd be surprised. I'm not every time I expect something from them, it's the complete opposite, right? So I'm not expecting a final check. Because here's what's going to happen. And this is the main reason why I'm so pissed off as well. One of the main reasons. Because after my home time, I planned on getting a load back to Georgia, or maybe doing a couple loads after my home time and then going to Georgia, right? That way, the truck could have been returned at the main Gainesville yard. However, since they are having me go to the Terrell yard, they are going to have a driver during orientation, come and recover the truck. Keyword recover it. Thus, they're going to try to charge me a recovering fee. Thus, it's like $5 a mile or $2. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Is this the book here? Huh. We make healthcare easier. Bullshit. You guys don't fucking give a shit. Alright, so it's accident insurance. Oh wait, maybe this is the insurance book. I have the driver handbook here. I'm trying to see what they charge for recovering, because what they're going to do is they're going to charge me a recovery fee to get the truck out of their own yard in Terrell, Texas, because I've heard them do that before. I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna. I'm just that's my opinion. That's my my assumption. All right, I'm not gonna take this as facts, but that is my assumption what they're gonna do. And that's why I wanted to take the truck, you know, free of damage, keep it clear, keep it clean, straight to Gainesville, so that way they had no reason to say that I abandoned the truck. Vehicle maintenance and breakdown. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the driver handbook, but this thing is freaking huge, so I'm trying to see if I can find what they charge for abandonment of truck. What's sad is I've actually read through a lot of this already, but it's hard to find everything. Random driver notification process. No. I don't know if this is the right book. There was a... When's this load even pick up? I don't know. Substance due. Driver cameras. Truck cleanliness. Stop. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right book. This is all the reasonable suspicion. Damn. They have a lot of nonsense. Sorry. I'll find it later. Just don't cross any state lines, drop the trailer and leave. Yeah, I mean what is I mean, what's a truck abandonment if you're not gonna be driving no more? I got to meet you before you got off the road, man. Oh, was that you I met at that truck stop? Grumpy Trees? I've been meeting a lot of people that have been watching my videos. Like, it's been really nice. I got recognized at a Love's. I don't know if that was you. Did that see me? Just search highest paying trucking companies, ignore the rest. I'm just not gonna drive no more, bud. I'm actually taking a I'm actually taking a break from driving. I don't know about GP dress code still number one, but I'm making 10 cents more at Prime. They didn't have sick pay. Oh, it was you, Go Cheese. All right. Yeah, no, I'm leaving today, man. I was just told to return the truck to the Terrell yard, so yeah. So I'm just now catching up on my stuff. That's what I did 3 weeks ago. They pissed me off. But anyway, so yeah. I'm not going to abandon the truck. I just want to put that on video so they don't try to say. And I also want to put it out there. I need it in writing. Actually, once I got the phone, I'm going to have this, and I want that way they can't try to say, oh, well, you abandoned the truck. No, I was told to leave the truck at the tail yard, and if I'm correct, they can't call abandonment if they tell you to leave it at a safe place via the terminal. Well, we have a terminal at Terrell, so I don't think they can say it's abandonment if it's at the Terrell yard. Well, here's the thing, guys. I can't work at GP Transco because they don't hire SAP drivers. Remember, I'm a SAP driver. So, but again, I don't want to drive. Literally, I have another job lined up already that's not driving. Although, like I said on my live stream last night, there was a job that was driving, but it's doing road construction, doing the Bearcat and also spraying asphalt in the ground. They're paying $30 to $35 an hour. And it's not really driving. You're literally driving like 2 miles an hour, but $30 to $35 an hour, 30 to 50 hour or 50 to 60 hours a week. Do the math. Oh, plus they do overtime. They actually pay overtime. Plus they got 401k, dental. Again, I probably won't do medical through a company again, but they got 401k and matching 401k. Now that I did apply to, don't know if I'll get hired, but that's the only semi-driving job I applied to. Everything else has been like home health care, taking care of the elderly, taking care of the mentally disabled, all that. Like, that's what I've been getting into. Yes, Trucking Along with Kiersey, I will be keeping the YouTube channel up. Me and my SAP counselor are starting a podcast in August, helping other people that had to go through the SAP program or helping people find trucking jobs and all that. We'll be doing that. It's just going to be a full-time podcast. I will not be making much trucker content. Now, mind you guys, this is like a 5-year break for me. Like, I'm not done with trucking for good, just sort of the 5 years. I want to see my daughter grow up, you know. Like, I made the mistake of not being there for my kids and being over the road before. I'm not doing it this time. So, and I thought maybe, you know, being here, like, they'd be able to understand that a little bit more, but they just haven't gave a shit, dude. They just do not give a shit. Let's see when this load picks up. Picks up at 1:30. So how far is Amarillo from? Hey, can somebody look up how far Amarillo from Lubbock, Texas is? Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. 10. Oh, also, I want to let you guys know, if you're in the SAP program and you do go to Tribe, don't expect to finish your follow-ups anytime soon. In my almost 1 year here, I've only done 2 drug tests. It's 111 miles, so I should probably head out here soon. But yeah, I only did 2 freaking drug tests with them, which is bullshit. You're supposed to be done within the year, or at least I was. But you know, it is what it is. But I should probably head out. It says I'll be there at like 12:30. I gotta pick up at 1:30, and since I'm the bigger man here, even though the company's fucking me, I'm just too nice apparently. I'm still gonna try to make this load on time because that's just what I do. So anyway, fuck you, Tribe, and have a nice day, guys. Bye.